Hey guys, what's up? It's Brendan here, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 powerful strategies that anybody could use to dramatically increase their Instagram following. But not only am I going to show you how to grow your Instagram account, at the end of the video, I'm also going to share how you can make some nice cold hard cash from your Instagram followers. So as this is the first video in 2017, guys, I just want to say I hope you had an awesome holidays with your loved ones and you made some badass resolutions to actually make a difference this year, because you can become successful. A couple years ago, I was broke, didn't have very much money. Now I'm killing it, traveling all over the world, making very good money each and every month. Well, my holidays was spent with one of my loved ones, Lindsay Thorlaxon. And in this photo, this was actually New Year's Eve. We ended up on the floor laughing, and that's how we brought in the new year, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. We had an amazing time. Now, currently, I'm off by myself, solo traveling, meeting lots of people and friendly faces. I'm currently in Venice, Italy, which does live up to the hype. Venice is very, very beautiful, although Venice in January is apparently still winter. So don't book here if you don't want to see your own breath, wear jackets. It's still kind of a little bit cold, but it's beautiful nonetheless. But getting back to business, let's take a look at how you can explode your Instagram account. Now, Instagram has always been something that I've put off, that I've decided to not put any of my attention into, but then I decided that it would be a good idea for me to try and do well on Instagram, because if I can do well on Instagram, then I can share it with my audience and they can get similar results to what I've done, right? Because I am sharing with you exactly everything that I've done to dramatically increase results in just a 3 or 4 day period. So if you look at pictures from just a few days ago, you'll notice that an average picture used to get around 15 likes. Or if I have a picture that people like, then I would get around 20 or 30 likes per picture. But if you look at my recent Instagram pictures from stuff that I've just been doing the last few days, you'll notice that now an average picture gets over 100 likes. Now, of course, there are many people that are doing way better on Instagram than I am. But what I want you to bear in mind here is that I've only been doing Instagram strategically, or using Instagram strategies, for 3.5 days. So I've gone from an average of 25 likes per picture to over 100 likes per picture in just a 3-day period. Now, if you extrapolate that over a few weeks, you're going to see how unbelievably powerful all of these strategies are, and they really don't take that much time. So we're going to start with strategy number 1, something straightforward that you've probably heard of before, so I'm not going to waste a ton of time on it, but it's very simple and it does work. The first strategy is you go to the Instagram search bar and you just type in the name of a page that would be related to the industry that you're involved in. So my industry is either travel or it's lifestyle business. Those are the kind of pictures that I post on my Instagram account. So I'm going to put into the Instagram search bar, very straightforwardly, travel. Then I'm going to find Instagram accounts that fit that theme, that fit that idea, right? Now, all I have to do is go to these pages, and all I want to do here is I want to click on these pictures, find out who's following them, and then follow the people that are liking these pictures, right? Now, first of all, you're going to see a picture of me here. How the heck did I get my mug on this Instagram account on a different page? Well, that's going to be something that I'm going to share later in the video, so stay tuned for that. For right now, you're just going to click on an average picture from somewhere on their account. And because I'm on my computer, I can't do this, but if I was on my smartphone, I could actually take a look at who liked this picture. And then I could actually like the people that liked this picture, right? Now, I also can follow the people that are doing the comments. Now, why is this a good strategy? Because what you're doing is you're following only Instagram users that are already proven to engage with content. So if they end up following your account, they're also going to be likely to engage on your pictures, which is going to grow and build the authority of your account, right? Now, why does this work, right? Because when you get followed by somebody or somebody decides to like one of your pictures, then you get a notification in your Instagram account. Now, because I have a lot of updates and notifications happening right now, because I'm significantly growing my Instagram account on a regular basis right now, because of that, I'm not really going to pay attention to any of these people, any of these notifications. However, if I wasn't getting a bunch of notifications, these notifications would stand out a lot more. And what it can cause a lot of people to do is to be curious and then find out who actually decided to follow you. Now, when you do that, you're going to take a look at their page. Now, all you have to do is impress the people that decide to come to your page, and you'll have a good chance of getting more Instagram followers. Now, with this user in particular, you can notice that I'm already following her, which leads me to believe that she followed my page because I was following her. So this is a very, very simple strategy of finding big pages that have a bunch of followers in your industry already, and then following the people that engage on their page. It's simple, it's easy. You've probably heard of it before, but it does work. Now, some people are going to say, Brendan, that's great, but I don't have a ton of time to dedicate to this, because I could see that taking a lot of time for very minimal results. And you know what? You're right. Now, the way to do this and ramp it up without taking almost any of your time is to use a tool that auto does this process for you. Now, one of the most popular ones in marketing is a tool called Jatch. Jatch will actually go out and do this. It'll like people, and it'll also send them messages and everything like that. I don't recommend Jatch. It costs at a base level $60 per month, which is too much money for people just getting started, because even though Instagram can be very, very profitable, you don't really know it's going to be profitable until you actually test it out for yourself. I always put off Instagram, and now I can see that it is profitable, so I would be willing to invest in something like this. However, I really believe that the reason why Jatch is so popular is because of the affiliate program. Because people are making good money by promoting it, it does become very popular. The service that I've used to test out Instagram is called Instagress. It costs only $10 per month, which is very cheap, and it'll actually go out, like people on like-minded profiles, and it'll comment, it'll follow, it'll unfollow, it'll do all of these things, right? All you have to do inside of Instagress is set up what you want it to do. So you're actually going to say here how many likes that you want it to gather per hour, how many comments, unfollows, all that kind of stuff. You set it up directly into the Instagress settings. Now, Instagress is very, very easy to use. All you would do is you would just take a look at what are the big names in your industry, in your market area, and you would set those usernames into Instagress, so it's actually going to be following people that follow these pages. Now, because I'm into business and motivation and lifestyle business, I've picked people like Gary Vaynerchuk, Tony Robbins, Tim Ferriss. Tim Ferriss is one of the biggest influencers in the lifestyle market space. So I'm using their pages to get people to basically get Instagress to go out and contact or basically engage with people that are following them. So when people come to my profile, I can snag some of them, right? Now, one thing you do want to be careful of, and this is how you can get your account banned very easily, so it's important to pay attention to, is commenting. When you comment, if people put out comments like, hey, like, follow my page, and you just have blatant advertising back to your profile, there is a good chance that you will get your Instagram account banned. So the one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to have crap comments that either don't make any sense or are advertising too much. What you want to do instead is have very generic comments that nobody could really complain with. So if you look at my Instagram comments that I have set up in Instagress, something like it, clapping hands, that's not something that really anybody is going to target as spam, but it's going to be applicable to pretty much any other photo. Now, one tip that I heard when I was like researching the commenting strategy for Instagram was to add emoticons, because by using emoticons, your comment is standing out a little bit more. It looks a little bit less like spam. Now, if you go to this page, you can actually look at the code for different Instagram emoticons, and you can just add that directly into your Instagram account, so it'll create these emoticons to post on different people's pages. Now, comments work the exact same as likes. It's an engagement that you're sending on other people's profiles to get attention back to your account. Now, the reason why comments can be powerful is because if you have, like, even me, for example, if I have a page with like 33 likes, I'm probably not going to notice the 33 people, because even with 33 people, I'm still not going to notice because there's too many people, right? But you can see that there's not really that many comments. So when people comment, if I get 36 likes and I get 3 comments, I'm going to have a lot more attention given to these 3 comments because it's more of a rare engagement. So by doing comments, you are going to also very dramatically increase the people that come back to your Instagram account. Now, this is a very straightforward strategy. This is the bulk of how I've managed to grow my Instagram account so rapidly in the last few days. Just by using this tool, it took me almost no time. I set this up in like 15-20 minutes, and now I get a regular stream of people coming into my Instagram account and following me. Now, you have one more option, one more extremely powerful strategy that can also work to blow up your Instagram account, and that's using what's known as Instagram shoutouts. Now, Instagram shoutouts are very, very powerful. They can be expensive, but I'm going to show you how you can get them relatively cheap, and it's all about the negotiation with the page. So what you can do is you can contact these pages like Travel and Leisure and stuff that have 2.3 million followers, and you can actually message them. So I can actually go here. I'm not even sure how you would use Instagram on my computer because I'm usually on my phone, but I can actually contact Travel and Leisure, and I can say, hey, you've got an Instagram page on an area that would be interesting to my account. Can I post a picture on your page and get people sent off to my page? And this is exactly what I did on the travel page Instagram account. So remember earlier I showed that I have a picture of my face here. This is actually also my picture as well. It's my picture from when I was in Barcelona. That's the Gaudi architecture there. Yeah, so basically what you can do is you can pay this person money to post the picture on their account, and then you'll be able to get a picture and engagement off to your account. So if I click on this page here, for example, you can see that the person wrote the write-up that I'm at the Coliseum, and he says follow at Brendan Mace. So a good amount of people that like this picture that are on his page, because it has 443 likes so far, are going to go off to my Instagram account and start following and liking my stuff, right? So pretty cool, pretty powerful. What you're wondering at this point is how expensive is it to get this service done? Well, the cost of this service is based on what you negotiate with the page. So if you message them, you can come up with a deal that way. But another great option, and what I did to get a good influx of new followers and engage people, was use Fiverr. So it's very straightforward, very simple. Fiverr is a website where you pay people $5 to do a task that they advertise. So you can just go to the Fiverr search bar and you can type in the search here, Instagram shoutout. There are lots of providers on Instagram that are providing shoutouts. You can actually go to their pages and prove for yourself that they are actual real pages with real engagement. So what you want to filter by here, I like filtering by average customer review. That's going to get me the best people to buy from. And I can check here different people that are allowing me to do shoutouts for around $5 to $10 depending on the size of the page. So you can see 24,000 for a Canada Instagram account. I don't have a particular focus in Canada, so I don't care as much. The 21K for supercars, but there are travel ones here as well, right? Look at this, 127,000 Instagram account for just $5, 130,000 here. So you just want to find something that's in your area, right? So this one, for example, was my travel one, 20K travel page. He had like 24,000, and it's just $5. So I would go to this Fiverr gig here, and for $5, I got my face onto this travel page. So for $5, I got a page that has 26,000 followers to post my picture and send people back to my Instagram account. So really, guys, honestly, in 3.5 days, I've gone from almost no Instagram followers to having almost 1,000 Instagram followers. That means that's a half a week. So if you double that and you say a full week would get me 2,000 followers, imagine what you could do in just a couple months of using these strategies. Be very, very, very powerful. But as promised at the start of this video, let's take a look at how you can make some good money from your Instagram followers. Now, the first thing in order to make money on Instagram is you have to have a good idea of what your audience is interested in. So in this case, my Instagram account is about traveling and having a good lifestyle around the world. So I know that the people that follow my page are going to be interested in that. So what I should sell to them is exactly what they're interested in. So the next thing, after I have an idea of what they want, what I want to be able to do is in a very short amount of text, very short and simple, I want to promise that desire, that motivation, or that thing that they want in as few lines as possible to get them to click over to my solution. So in this case with my bio, I'm saying learn how I make $350 per day while traveling the world. Now, if you thought about having 10 people that were interested in traveling and you said, hey, I've got a way for you to be able to travel around the world and make money while you do it, what percentage of those 10 people would be interested in that? And I think that pretty much all 10 of those people would be interested because it caters to exactly their main desire, exactly what they want. And that the very end of your bio is where you have the link to the product that you're going to be selling to your followers. Now, why does this work and why does creating something to sell to people in your bio work? Is because when people start engaging with your content and they start liking your pictures on a regular basis, at some point a lot of your followers are going to be curious about the actual profile posting these pictures, which means that a good amount of your followers at one point or another are going to end up looking at the bio for your account. And that is your 2 or 3 second opportunity to make a sale. Now, in this case, you don't have to make a sale in 2 or 3 seconds. What you do have to do, though, is you have to get people to click on your product in 2 or 3 seconds, which is why it's so important to be very short and powerful and get exactly to the points that are going to be most interesting to your audience. Once you get people to click on your product, in this case, it's 0 Hour Workdays, which teaches how I make that $350 per day while traveling around the world. Once they get to the product, the sales page itself is actually going to sell them on whether they should buy or not. So you don't have to worry about that. You just have to worry about getting them to your sales page. Now, the other thing here is you're going to have some people that are watching this video that are going to say, Brendan, I don't have an Instagram account around traveling, lifestyle business. What would I sell if I don't have really a good product in mind? Well, the first thing you want to think about is you're going to make more money from selling a product than you would from doing anything else. So you really want to come to an idea of, is my audience interested in some kind of product? So if you have like a fitness page, right, then obviously there's going to be lots of fitness products. You could say, hey, like I got 6-pack abs in 6 weeks. See how I did it with this product. That's going to be a very lucrative strategy, right? Now, if you don't have an account that caters to any particular digital like course or product, then what you can do instead is you can actually sell Instagram shoutouts. So instead of being the purchaser of shoutouts, instead now you can be the seller and sell them yourselves. Now, I don't want to give you the wrong idea because we saw on Fiverr that shoutouts are like $5. You can sell shoutouts for a lot more money than that if you're off of Fiverr. Fiverr is a site that generally devalues or lowers the amount of cost per service. And for that reason, it's a great place to go as a buyer, but it's not the best place to go if you're a seller. Now, if you're not tied down to a particular theme or focus, then what I would recommend is that you create an account around a theme or a topic that actually has people that are interested in buying things. So if you create an account on business or fashion or fitness, you're going to have a lot of people that are willing to spend money, And if you create an Instagram account around, I don't know, like sharks, for example, sharks in Australia, then chances are it's going to be a lot harder for you to sell anything. So if you're not partial to what your account's already about, keep that in mind, that you want to create an account where there is commercial viability, where people are buying things. And then you just want to get people to engage, have a short and snappy bio that gets them hooked into what you're selling, get them to click over, and you can make some sales. I've been doing this for 3.5 days, and since doing this, I don't really have a good idea of knowing exactly how much money I've made from Instagram, but I have a reason to believe that the majority of the $400 that I made on this day came from Instagram. So that means that with less than 1,000 followers, I was able to make a really good amount of money in a short period of time. And if you actually expand that over more time and you expand that over more followers, you can really get a good idea of how profitable and lucrative the Instagram marketing opportunity is on here. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys, not only to show you how to get a bunch of followers, but also how to make some good money as well. If you liked the video, then give it a YouTube like. If you dislike the video, give it a YouTube dislike. And either way, please let me know in the comment section what you would like to see for my videos in the future.